If you're in your 20s or early 30s and thinking about growing your wealth, chances are you've heard about investing in stocks. After all, they've been a favorite investment avenue for decades. But with the roller coaster of market crashes, global events like the COVID-19 pandemic, and constant financial uncertainty, many young investors are asking, are stocks still the best option? Today, we're diving into an intriguing alternative: fine wine investments.
Yes, wine, not just for sipping but as a wealth-building asset. Let's explore how fine wine stacks up against stocks, especially for young Americans looking to diversify. The allure of wine investments. For instance, at a Christie's auction in 2019, a case of Burgundy wine sold for $305,000, a massive jump from its 2011 value of around $100,000. That's an appreciation of 126% in just 8 years. Contrast that with typical stock market returns, and it's easy to see why investors are intrigued. Stocks versus wine. A performance comparison. When comparing the S&P 500, a key stock market index, to fine wine investments, the results are fascinating. Over the last 5 years, the S&P 500 returned about 51%, while the LivX Fine Wine 1000 Index, which tracks the top investment-grade wines, returned around 42%. But here's where it gets exciting. Specific wine categories, like Burgundy wines, soared with returns of 93% over the same period. And over 15 years, the top 1,000 fine wines appreciated by 264%, outperforming the stock markets. 144% growth during that time. Why invest in wine? Low correlation to stocks. Unlike stocks, the fine wine market is almost immune to economic turmoil. During the 2007 recession and the recent pandemic, wine values remained stable and even grew. Tangible asset with intrinsic value. If the stock market crashes, your investments may evaporate. But with wine, you still own a physical asset that can be consumed or sold, stable and predictable returns. Fine wines aren't just resistant to volatility, they also age like, well, fine wine. Aged bottles are in high demand, pushing their value up over time. What makes a wine investment grade? Not all wines are created equal. Only about 250 wineries worldwide produce wines considered investment grade. Here's what to look for. Region matters. Bordeaux and Burgundy account for 80% of all wine investments. Bordeaux's red clay soils and centuries-old classifications make its wines highly desirable. Type of wine. Fine champagnes and fortified wines can age for decades, while ordinary whites and reds are better off in your glass than your portfolio. Critic influence. Historically, critics like Robert Parker could skyrocket a wine's value with a high score. Since his retirement, though, no critic has had a comparable impact. Risks to consider. As with any investment, wine has its challenges. Fraud. Fake wines claiming to be Bordeaux or first growth are increasingly common. Storage. Proper storage is crucial. Fine wine must be kept in temperature-controlled environments to maintain its value. Liquidity. Unlike stocks, you can't sell wine instantly. It requires patience and planning. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy devastated a New York wine storage facility, destroying millions of dollars worth of wine. If you're investing, make sure your collection is insured and stored safely. Final thoughts. While stocks may offer liquidity and broader access, fine wine investments are a fascinating, tangible, and lucrative alternative. Whether you're seeking to diversify or simply intrigued by the world of high-end wines, this market offers opportunities to grow your wealth. What do you think? Would you consider investing in fine wine, or do you prefer to stick with traditional stocks? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos on unique ways to grow your wealth. Cheers to smart investing, whatever path you choose.